flowing and enjoying itself. Enjoying itself. It enjoys that it fly. It enjoys that it's just the universe experience its endless form. But the horror, what you human beings think of war, the horror, it's just a tiny part of it. The most part of the being is this perfect, this non-desire, because everything is there and it will be there just like it is, and it's just perfect. It's not suffering, it's not horror, it's just this in the flow, just floating, flying, and just for a little tiny little moment, it has pain. It's like my hand itching at, but it's just for a tiny moment, and the energy itself is just enjoy itself, enjoying the beauty, enjoying the flow, just enjoying being beautiful. And all the war, all the beauty is just a little tiny little part of it. And death is nothing special. Life is special. Just being beautiful is special. Being flying is special. Being flying like this big bird is flying. And God enjoys being a huge baby. The baby just play with his hand, with his feet. And sometimes he play with his toy, and he let his toy die, and he make it into another form. And war is nothing. War is just tiny moment. It's nothing to be scared of, because it's really a tiny. God is like this huge baby. He plays. He enjoys himself. He enjoys himself with everything he creates. The universe enjoys itself. Even the wall, even the human being enjoying the wall itself. The wall enjoys itself. It's just, everything's just number. It's perfect. Don't worry about it. And God has full control of everything. This huge baby, he has perfect control of everything. Don't worry about the human beings. Human beings should. It's just a little toy. It's just a little toy, and they don't know they are little toys. They are so tiny in the whole universe. The universe is just endless, just this endless shining, endless night, this light, this pink, this silver, this white, this good light. This flower, the tree, the birds, the fish, even a bear enjoys being a bear, and the grass, and rock, and only human beings can't. Human beings are just a little joke that God plays with himself. And God is just happy, perfectly happy to to see this, because most of the time he's just happy with being a bird, with being everything else. God is everywhere. God is in a flower. Yeah, God really enjoying to be a flower. God is really enjoying to be ocean. Only human being is a part of God doesn't enjoy himself all the time. The other part is just perfect. Only the human being. And God said, well, it's just like a small itch, just like this small itching of my hand. So I feel my hand. And it's nothing serious. It's nothing matters. And the whole universe will be there forever. It has been there forever, will be there forever. And the universe doesn't matter to him. The human being has no impact to the whole universe. The universe just perfectly happy with all the lights, with all the energy, with all the beings. Human beings is actually the worst form of the energy. Even when I was in this silver form, I was just content. I was just just perfectly happy, perfectly okay with being a silver form floating around. I just feel so perfectly okay to be a big bird. I still feel like I'm being this big human baby. Human babies are okay. Human babies are really okay. Human babies is still where they could enjoy themselves. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I like them to grow up, to suffer, to want to have walls. I even don't know myself why I created them. Maybe it's just a joke I play with myself. It's just a short moment. The human being is just a short moment. And the war and the fighting is just very tiny part. And the rest of the universe is just forever. It's just in its perfect form, whatever it turns into. Even then, even dinos are perfectly happy to be a perfectly happy form, perfectly form of God. Human beings are just a little joke God plays with himself, or creator. Oh yeah, why he still do it? Maybe he just bored. He just bored to be perfect all the time. He just bored to feel perfect himself. Human beings is the only form doesn't feel perfect. we are in any other form we are just perfect, and only in the human being form of God experience, the creator experience being not perfect, being not okay, being miserable, being feel there's nothing special, nothing beautiful to be a human being. It's just like a joke. It's just like a play. Just like God getting bored to be perfect. to be bored, perfect all the time, to be happy all the time, to be just happy all the time. And God said, okay, oh, let's play a little game to be not bored, yeah, that's why I was this huge giant human living alone in my castle and watching the town. That was me just watching. I just like watching, say, oh, it's a play, but you don't know it's just a play. If you know that when you stop being a human being and to be another form, you will be perfect again. You'll be back to normal. You'll be back to perfect. You'll be just back to. But human being, the nice thing to be human beings, the human being when they have sex, they feel that's a very, very short moment. They feel perfect. That's a very, very short moment. They forgot that they are human. That's a very, very precious moment. They could feel that, the moment of just being, the moment of just being, the moment of being God, being a bird, being perfect, being okay, because that's one of the very short moments they could forget about they are human. And that's actually the moment they come back to God. At the moment they could remember, they could forget they are human beings. Because human beings is to be a human being is actually most of the time miserable. And they have a moment to forget. The moment they forget they are being human beings, that's the moment they getting connected to me again, to God again. That's the moment. If they could, even when they are in human being form, even they could forget they are human being, then they are happy. If they could forget about those things they think so important, if they could just forget about that, then that's the moment they connected to God, to Source, to me, and but most of the time they can't. Most of the time they can't forget. They just being catched into that human being form, into that human being emotions, or into that human being thinking they are human beings, thinking they are having pain, thinking they are angry. That's the moment they are, that's the moment they are they are falling out of the paradise. That's the moment they are falling. Sometimes, and they suffer when they can't forget they are human beings, when they're so attached to these things, and then they start to suffer. Then they start really suffer. They start to suffer, and they were like being put into a prisoner. This prisoner that they have to suffer because they forgot. They forgot that because they can't, because they were just being so much in the role of a human being, and they can't, they were like in that short moment they were so attached to that, and so attached to the pain, and that's why they have the pain. If they could forget, if they could detach themselves, they could just detach themselves and remember that there are other forms. Remember that they are flower. Remember the time they are a huge bird. Remember the time they are God. They are perfect. But that's the moment they can't. But even this moment, this painful moment, even the war, they think that's long, but it's not. It's just a short moment. It's just like a blink. It's like your eyes blink. It's just so short. And if you are free yourself from the human being, the form of a human being, if you go back to source, go back to creator, if source, if God, if the creator put you into other form, you are perfect again. You are just perfect again. The human being form is the only form that suffers, that could experience suffer. I don't know why, but it's a human being form is the only form that have so much suffer, have so much angry, have so much not self. Human beings is the only form who you forget everything about you, about yourself. Human beings just a form of not self, not perfect. Human being form, yes. Human being form is just not perfect, and you are you are aware of everything. You are not perfect. That's did you see the joke? Because that's like make you so aware of your not perfect. The other form only aware of they are perfect. The human being is the only form who are aware of they are not perfect. So that's a difference. That's the only difference. So because of this, aware of that not perfect, and that comes all the suffer, and all the suffer, the unhappy, and because they are so human being basically they are only aware of the most of the time they are just aware. They can only be aware of this what they call the negative, because that's supposed to be the not perfect. The not perfect. If they are aware of that they are not perfect, then they are, they will start hate themselves. They will start not loving themselves, and they will start. Because human being supposed to be aware of that they are not perfect. That's supposed to be, because that's the way it is. If you become a bird again, you can only feel perfect. You can only feel everything's okay. You can just feel this just all well-being, all perfect, all floating, just perfect. in the whole universe, in this whole universe, human being is the only form that could able to feel that imperfect.
Is that the purpose of the human, to feel this imperfection?
Yeah, that's the only the purpose. The purpose to come into a human being is to experience all this pain, this misery, this not perfect.
The contrast.
Yes, because human being, the form of human being form is so short, and the human being is just so tiny. The whole human being is just so tiny compared with the rest of the universe. Can you get it? The rest of the universe is just perfect. It's just happy, just doing nothing, just floating, just flying, just being there, just doing nothing and perfect. And human being is the only form in the whole universe. In the whole universe to experience this not perfect, not okay, not something wrong with them, and the most of the time they are, most of the time there was short time they could go back to the perfect, when they actually human being is born to feel lonely. The time, there is not, there is when someone tell you, one human being will tell you they feel so connected to someone, it's not true. Because human beings supposed to, because they can't. There is never two human beings could really truly connected with each other, like two birds connected, like two oceans connected with two oceans. No, it's for human beings it's not possible. It's actually a natural state for human beings to feel not connected. And the moment they feel connected is through sex.
Mm-hmm.
That's the moment they really, because that's how they are, how the form, how the energy field really connecting, interacting with each other. I mean, even through wall, wall is nothing to fear about. There is actually nothing wrong with wall. Wall is a form too. It's just a form, a very very quick form. It's a very so wall they become quickly into another form in a huge mass. It's just a very very quick way for them to become into another form, because war is just war is human being can never able to destroy the planet or the universe. It's not possible. It's just a joke. They think it's just a joke. What they're doing is just in a very very quick form, quick process to change their form.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing to worry about. Human being is not a nice state. Human being is it's not a nice state. It's not. It's a state of. It's a state of the. It's human being basically. It's a state of experience this non-perfect, and except human being, the whole universe is perfect. And doing nothing, just being perfect, and forever.
So maybe that's why we find life frustrating sometimes because we're used to feeling connected and perfect, and we come here and it's not, and we get angry or confused, and
we feel they disturbing us, because those beings, so much in human beings, they are very they are low level beings. They are low level beings. And that's why we're watching them. We're watching them. We're just watching them to see. We don't even care about them, because that's a state, and when they go through that state, and they will be put into other forms. They will be put into other levels. But we, I know I'm just this watcher. I just watch everything, and it's just perfect form for me to feel no. And sometimes I carry their pain. I carry their I'm like I carry their pain, I carry their pain, and just to, I carry their pain, I carry their emotions, and I feel, and I just want to know how do they feel, how do they feel.
Now,
but I couldn't, but I still couldn't connect it to them, because it's not. No, I know I'm not supposed to. It's not supposed to connect it to them, because I don't belong here. I'm just here for a short. I'm just here for a short time to watch, and I'm just come here because I'm just here, come here for a short time to watch, and